Yeah, what's up? What's up? New stream, how are we feeling? I'm gonna check this audio out, make sure it's looking good. Okay, I think it looks good. I hope that I have audio for my yeah, we have audio. Okay, I think it looked good, guys. I also have like a bunch of new stuff I added. We got an on-screen Pomodoro timer. Obviously we got a new vertical stream setup. So now when Shorts is uh when you find my stream on Shorts, if you do, it should be pretty set up. So this is like what it would look like. Um, wait, that's on my mainstream. But we have new mainstream setup, and then this is what it looks like on Shorts. So I'm pretty excited about that. Um, we're gonna have a pretty good Pomodoro stream. If you've never done Pomodoro before, this is pretty much just like study session with 50 minutes of hard work. So you basically sit here, grind, put your phone out of the room, put any other distractions out of the room. And then after that, um, we do a little 10-minute break. You try and make it as like low stimulating as possible, and then back to 10 or 50 minutes of work, and that cycle repeats itself. So this is a little live study. I'm gonna edit the title. Uh, This is gonna be a 3-hour stream. I'm trying to be more better about how I do streams because recently I've been, I don't really take it seriously. I'll like kind of pack my bags up and just run away in midstream, which is not great. So fixing that. I'm gonna be sitting here for 3 hours exactly. It's just gonna be a nice little clean stream. Um, okay. Um, it looks like my Sorry, I'm still trying to figure everything out. It's gonna be a little bit choppy as we dive into this live study with me. I'm just trying to figure out um this vertical stream because I just got an error from YouTube, so I want to figure out what's wrong with that, and then we'll kind of actually get into the studying part. But I've been working on the stream for past hour, just figuring out widgets and like actually downloading vertical streaming stuff. So okay, I think it's fine. Well, I guess we're back to working just fine. So we'll deal with it if it comes to that. I think I'll probably have to fix it a little bit later, but as of right now, this should be good. Mm. Ugh. I think I want to set up for TikTok in the future. I'm moving off to college back or here in about 4 or 5 days. So I'm not really sure how I'm not really sure how streaming is gonna work there. I don't know if I will be streaming. I don't know how videos are gonna work. So, new problems to figure out, or it's gonna be new and entertaining and fun. So, we'll definitely see what happens with it. I mean, I'm not gonna like give up on this channel. We'll figure it out, but I don't know if it's gonna be right to like stream with a roommate literally right in my same room. So, um, maybe I'll be like, "Yo, I'm about to start stream. You chill? You chill with me starting to stream? I don't know. We'll figure it out." But today for Pomodoro, I'm going to be working more on my video. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this video. I think I can record while I'm streaming. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to full screen while I'm at it, and then just record with OBS. And yeah, let's start this promo. Actually, let me go fill up on some coffee real quick. I'll be back. I think I also was working on my audio a lot, so I'm hoping it's a little bit better. I don't know if you can see, but I literally have my microphone right here. So it's closer to my mouth. I added like a bunch of filters and stuff to it, so I'm hoping it sounds better. Okay, excuse me. All right, I think we're ready to get into this first 50-minute session of Pomodoro. I don't know if you guys want any music on. I usually don't listen to music, but again, if you don't want audio, if you don't want to hear me talk, because I'll probably be talking and commentating my stuff, um, then all you got to do is just mute, and you can still be here while I study. So, I'm gonna turn on some like I bet this is copyrighted. These are like so intense. Do I Loki just put on the study music and call it good? I don't know. We'll be fine. We don't need study music. Okay, let me get this started, and we're starting our Pomodoro. And um, okay, I think we're good to go. I'm going to start recording. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Cool.
Imagine being able to build anything.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna turn my camera and browser off for this. I'll be back. I'm just recording something. Yeah. All right, I gotta lock in. It. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was perfect. I just need to go find my video. Oh, um, cool. Okay, now I can finally get to editing. That should not have taken that long, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay, turn my screen on. You guys can uh watch what I'm doing here. As of right now, I'm just editing this video up. Um, share we don't really need mine. Sick. All right. So I need to add a. I just recorded this. This is an essential part to the video. I hope I didn't just delete anything there. Let me double check. Sorry, I forgot how much I'm like screaming in this video and how loud the audio is. Okay. Blade there. Cut to response. Cool.
I thought, but as I approached the 100 mark, I approached my first milestone. 250! And after some quick hydration, back to jumping and jacking. After some research.
Okay, I need to record one last thing. My calculator open. We probably can just have it like right here. I don't need to turn my camera off. Cool. That should be good. Open this up. Get a new window. Boom. And I probably don't need any of these, so I guess we can just like. I don't even know what half these are. Those are like accidental recordings. Just delete those. Cool. Okay, and then I wanted to add the calculator video to here.
After some research. Jacking. After.
Okay, and then I want to speed this up to. I guess we got to make this a new compound clip, not a fusion clip. New compound clip. Change clip speed to maybe 350. Sorry, ignore that. I know that's very distracting, but how many? And then I'll have position. Wait, 0, 0. Okay, and then over here, I'll just shift X over. I guess we just go like right here. I don't really need to change Y. Let me undo that. What? One, two, three, 4, 5. Let me go to my zoom keyframe, and then position, and then we'll put this at -65. Okay. Okay, and then I kind of want to like take this back and try and like.
After some research. After some research. And if I do the math. I found I found I research. Found that I found out that each jumping jack burns zero point 0.2 calories. After some research, I found out that each jumping jack
I low-key think we could not zoom it in as much and be fine. Like, I think the less the better. Because I want it to, like, still look like chat. Let's see how it looks.
I found out that each jumping jack burns zero point 0.2 calories. That each jumping jack burns
And then we'll move down to my text bar.
0.2 calories. Burns 0.2
And then cut here and we'll apply. Boom.
Each jumping jack burns 0.2 calories. Each jumping jack burns 0.2 calories.
Right there.
Jack burns 0.2 calories. And if I do calories.
And then we'll cut to the calculator clip.
Point 0.2 calories. And if I do the math correctly, that's 200 calories. And if I do the math correctly,
Okay, sorry if I'm like really up in your ear. I'm like really close to my microphone, but I'm locked in to this editing here. Let's see, what can we change?
and if I do the math correctly,
I want to do that, and then I want to speed it up towards the response. So we need to new compound clip this, and then we need to change clip speed to like 125. We need barely any speed because I want it to hit
that's
right here. That's perfect.
2 calories. And if I do the math correctly, that's 200 calories.
And then right here, you can have it zoom in to that.
Calories. That's a lot of calories. After some research, I found out that each jumping jack burns point. After some research, I found out that each jumping jack burns 0.2 calories. And if I do the math correctly, after some research,
I think I should do ChatGPT on my phone. and then send it over just so I can have like an automatic vertical resolution because this one's kind of low key not looking great. But it's all right. I just like
After some research, I found out that each jumping jack burns. After some research, I found out that each jumping jack burns 0.2 calories. Out that each jumping jack burns 0.2 calories. Research, I found out that each jumping jack burns.
what is going on here? I don't know what I just did.
That each jumping jack burns 0.2 calories. And if I do the math correctly, that's 200 calories. That's a lot of calories. So by the end of my suffering,
My heart's gonna give out.
I should be.
Okay, I think that looks good. And then we can kind of have like audio fade up here. And we don't even need this clip right here, but we can just mute audio on this because I don't need it to be like,
Was back to jumping and jacking. After some research,
and we'll have it kind of fade out.
After some research, I found out that each jumping jack burns 0.2 calories. And if I do the math correctly, that's 200 calories. That's a lot of calories. So by the end of my suffering,
My heart's gonna give out.
suffering,
My heart's gonna.
end of my suffering,
My heart's gonna give out.
I should be
My heart's gonna give out.
I should be super slim. End of my suffering,
My heart's gonna give out.
I should be end of my suffering,
My heart's gonna give out.
I should be super slim. My suffering,
My heart's gonna give out.
I should be super slim.
Okay, cool. I like that. We're looking good. I kind of want to. I don't know what to fix here.
How long does it take to do 1,000 jumping jacks? Well, let's find out.
I thought this challenge would be really easy, but as I approached the 100 mark, my legs were already starting to burn. But I pushed on. And after being rudely interrupted by my dog Jeff, I approached my first milestone.
250.
And after some quick hydration, I was back to jumping and jacking. After some research, I found out that each jumping jack burns 0.2 calories. And if I do the math correctly, that's 200 calories. That's a lot of calories. So by the end of my suffering,
My heart's gonna give out.
I should be super slim.
Why did it glitch like that?
Super slim.
And then I wanted to. I wanted to like cut to a.
I should be.
We can move this over a little
The
bit.
calories. So by the end of my suffering,
And then this seems to go to -40 as well. It's -20, close enough.
so by the end of my suffering,
My heart's gonna give out.
I should be super
And then we'll put this one at -40 as well.
slim.
And then I wanted to make like a slim effect. Okay, now what's next up in this?
So by the end of my suffering, I should be super slim. I just hit my next milestone. And at this point, I was already ready, and at and at this point, I was ready for it to be over. And at this point, I was ready for it to be over. And at and at this point, I was and at this point, I was ready for it to be over.
Cool. I like it. Mm. I like it. Let's go ahead and move this over and put it like here.
I just hit super slim. Super slim. I
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
super slim. I just hit my
Okay, and then now we need to find my. Where's my 500 club?
Okay. 500.
super slim. I just hit my next milestone.
500. 500.
And at this point, I was ready. And at this point, I was ready for it to be over. And at this point,
500.
and at this point, I was ready for it to be over. At this point, I was ready for it to be over. Point, I was ready for it to be over.
I like it.
I was ready for it to be over.
This is not easy. I thought this would be so easy. Oh, my legs.
Ah.
And at this point, I was ready. And at this point, I was ready for it to be over. But I pushed through the pain and made it to 750. But I pushed through the pain.
Oh, the main thing that hurts is my calves. They're just. Yeah. Look at the sweat. Oh, 100.
Okay, and then we can have
500 more.
a little time lapse here. Oh, put it center myself. I really like move all throughout this video. Let's just put it right here. And then center it there. And see where I move to. I guess I don't move too bad. Yeah, it's fine. New compound clip. And change clip speed. And let's put this at like 500. Let's see how that looks. Let's put it at like 1,000.
But I put for it to be over. But I pushed through the pain and made it to 7.
More. Oh. 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 150. More. 150. More. 750. More. Oh. Oh. Almost there.
Cool. Take this little section here and drag her over, up or down. I don't even know what these are. My timelines always get so unorganized.
But I pushed through the pain and made it to made it to
Go right there. Blop.
750.
And then come here and plop there.
Through the pain and made it to
750.
Can I have it like, this one's a little odd, and made it to,
700.
to
750.
and made it to
750. More.
all right, that looks good. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then it will be time for a break. You guys know exactly what time it is. You guys know exactly what time it is. Time for a little 10-minute chess. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Okay, little 5-minute game here. Let's see if we can win. I want to break 400 again, so we need to win here. I'm going to win. Interesting. Guess we'll defend that. This guy wants to move fast. He's gonna get his bishop out. No, he's not. Interesting. Go ahead and threaten that horse. Let's get aggressive off rip. See if he pushes to either one of these squares. We can trade. We'll double up his pawns. And then really just like strengthen my pawn structure here in the center. That pawn's not free. And put some double defense on it so I can like get my queen moving. And I want to get my rook here because we already kind of have this open. So let's get horsey out. And then I guess we could push pawn to center. I mean, we could put... He's got a good pawn structure here. I would break up my pawn structure a little bit. We can do that, I guess. And we could even castle here and just see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm just going to leave it how it is for now. See if he takes that. And we still got a great pawn structure here. There goes my rook and my queen. So that's unfortunate. I didn't even see that. Well played. This 300 elo chess is gnarly. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't even have this like really sucks. Let's go here. Wow, this like really sucks. I'm just getting dangled here. What do I even do? I mean, I could like try and get... I mean, I guess we can just lose our bishop. Is there any way we can like... I really don't know what to do here. Wow, okay. That's fun. Yikes. Does he want to take that too? No. Probably gonna get his knight involved. Yeah. Oh, I thought I had like a decent thing going on here, but I guess not. Wait. No, I needed to move that. We can still take his bishop if he forgets about that, which I'm hoping happens. I don't know what his next move is here. Maybe he's gonna try and like threaten my rook, which would not be cool. I guess we could just move here. Interesting stuff. I mean, I guess we'll just like do a little forky here. Take that. There goes my queen. Cool. That sucks. Oh my gosh. This game is like really over. He's gonna get his queen out. Yeah. Not much I can do here. Probably gonna bring this down. And then I'm really struggling at this point. I don't want to block my bishop on that square. Wow, bro. Like, he's just chasing me all around. Why don't you get your bishop involved? Get a mate threat going on here. Like, check me here. And then that should be close to mate because it's forced move there. Yeah, this is like really not good. Okay. One more 5 minute. One more 5 minute. Wow, I thought I was better at this game. I guess not. But we're gonna get a brutal win here, and that's all we need to be successful. So, uh, what's optimal here? I guess just take. No, he's got like a pretty terrible structure here. I really want to get this rook. That's the goal here. So he does defend that well. Let's see. How could we bounce his horse out of there? I guess we could just push that pawn. Then we can go take, check. Maybe we'll see what he does. I'll just move over here. Oh my gosh. Does he want my queen? No, you don't. Why'd you do that? You just gave up your queen. That sucks. Okay, now we're protected there. So let's go. I really want to like threaten him somehow. Let's just get our horse involved more. And then we can progress to... Oh, that was really not an ideal move, I don't think. I guess we can do that. And I'm going to sack my rook here. Just because. And then we'll go here. And then we're getting really close to checkmate threat. I don't really know how we can stop this push. I'm going to come here and take that, hopefully. I don't know what else he could do. I mean, he could get his rook. I don't know if that was the ideal move, my guy. Force move there. And then that's just mate. Yikes. Let's go! I'll take a W. I'm gonna see if that rook sack was ideal or not. It probably wasn't.
You are now able to force event. You are take. Good job. That's what I would have. This move connect. Good job. Taking your vulnerable rook. You are threatening to force. You are now.
Let's
You have a clear path to a forced
go.
checkmate.
Let's
Just
go.
find
I'll
the
take
right
it.
moves.
Nice. quick little W. Now back to the grind. Let's hit it.
But I pushed through the pain and made it to
750.
and made it to
Kind of want to re-record that. Made it to. And made it to.
and made it to
700.
Let's add one more little diddle here. Oh, I need an input. Or is it audio 3 track that I record on? It's gotta be audio 3, right? Yeah, this is the one. And made it. And made it to. And made it to. Let's see what that sounds like. Should be decent. It should be somewhere over here. And made it to. And made it to. Do I sound different today? Who knows? Let us find out.
but I pushed through the pain
And made it to.
700.
pushed through the pain
And made it to.
700.
pushed through the pain
And made it to.
750. More.
Okay. We're almost done clipping it up.
but I pushed through the pain and made it to 750 but I pushed through the pain and made it to my next milestone. And with only 250 jumping jacks to go, I made it to 1,000. And with 250 and with only 250 jumping jacks to go, I made it to 1,000. I made it to 1,000. And it only took 20 minutes. It only took. What challenge should I do next?
Okay.
What challenge?
So I don't need that. Don't need that.
And with only 200.
There and there. I think are the only ones I need.
And with only.
Cool. And made it to.
750.
And with only 250 jumping jacks to go.
More.
And with only 250 jumping jacks to go.
Legs. I'm trying to do jumping jacks.
Okay.
1,000. Oh my gosh. '91, '92, '93, '94, '95, '96, '97, '99. 1,000. 90. 1,000. 1,000. Oh my gosh. 1,000.
Should I put this in?
That was 1,000 jumping jacks. Oh, I didn't check my time. 1,000 jumping jacks in exactly 19 minutes. Sweat. Gosh, look at this. Look at the sweat. Ew. Gosh, look at this. Look at the sweat. Ew. Ew. It's all moist. Ew. We did it. Woohoo. Woohoo. We did it. We did it. Woohoo. Woohoo. Yeah. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did it. 1,000 jumping jacks is not for the weak. Proceed at your own risk. Because, oh my goodness. We did it, Jeff. We did it, Jeffrey. Look at this. Look at this. 1,000! Look at this. Look at this.
Go one back. Well, excuse me. That's fine, I guess.
Look at the sweat. Ew! World record pace in exactly 19. In exactly 19 minutes. That's got to be world record pace. I think we just set a new world record for fastest 1,000 jumping jacks ever. Yeah! Minutes. I think we just said. Look at the sweat. In exactly no. That's got to be world record. In exactly 1,000 jumping jacks ever. Fastest 1,000 jumping jacks ever. We did it! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Only 250 jumping jacks to go. And with only 250, I just hit super slim. So by the end of my suffering, back to jumping, and after some quick hydration, I approached my first mile. My legs were already starting to burn, but and with only 250 jumping jacks to go, I pushed on. And it only took jacks to go, I pushed on.
1,000!
Go, I pushed on.
1,000!
50.
Okay, I want to put another time lapse here. New compound clip, op, change clip speed. Is that like 1,000 maybe?
I pushed on.
$1,000. Look at the sweat. Yeah. In exactly.
And it only took 20 minutes. What? Only took 20 minutes.
I think we just set a new world record for. Yeah.
And it only took 20 minutes.
I think we just.
And it only took 20 minutes.
I think we just set a new world record for fastest 1,000 jumping jacks ever. We did it! Woo!
And then audio cuts here. Cuts to like there.
What challenge should I do next?
Boom, I think that's the video. That looks good. It's not fully finished. I gotta ah, ah, I gotta add the extra features to it. Make it look nice and dandy. Oh my goodness. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. How long is this video? Probably like minute 33.
How long?
Okay, I'm gonna hop on Epidemic and we can kind of search around for some sound, some music. Um, break this microphone, dude. Okay. Let us look for some music while we're at it. Dude, I just cleared all of my browsing data to try and record that Google thing, and it logged me out of everything. That's not a great idea. But what are you going to do? Okay. Adventure music. Ugh. I like this. This is so loud. Oh my god. This is actually so goofy. Take 2 pink pills when I wake up just because. Yeah. Wait, yes. Okay. Yeah! Y'all know this song? This one's famous. This one's also famous. Uh!
does it take to do? How long does it take to do 1,000 jumping jacks? 1,000 jumping jacks. Well,
Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, hello. Okay. Spoiler, it takes a long time. My legs are still cramping 3 days later. Spoiler, please. Spoiler, it takes a long time. My legs are still cramping 3 days later. My legs are still cramping 3 days later. Okay, that should be fine. And I want to have like a little pause effect, and it can pop up with the audio. And my legs are. Spoiler, it takes a long time. My legs. Spoiler, it takes a long time. My legs are still clamping. My legs are still cramping 3 days later. My legs are still cramping. Is this even necessary? Low key. My legs are still cramping 3 days later.
how long does it take to do? How long does it take to do 1,000 jumping jacks? Well, let's find out. I thought this challenge would be really easy, but I thought this challenge would be really easy.
Wrong! Is that even necessary? Do I need to put that ad lib in there? I thought this challenge would be really easy. Wrong! It's not easy. Oh my goodness! I think this video is turning out. I like the music on it.
How long does it take to do 1,000?
I'll be back. Excuse me. I will be right back. Okay. Back to it. I really like this music. I want to keep searching for a little bit more music. D chord. Dude, I'm so tired. Mm, mm. Okay, let's look for some more music. Dude! Y'all know these bops or what? Am I the only one that knows these bops? Whoa.
How long does it take to do 1,000 jumping jacks? Well, let's find out. I thought this challenge would be really easy, but as I
Whoa, 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 whoa.
thought this challenge would be really easy, but as I approached the 100 mark, my legs were already starting to burn, but I pushed on.
Okay. Have I been showing screen this entire time? Am I geeking? Yeah, I'm geeking.
But I pushed on. But as I approached the 100 mark, my legs were
Okay, this needs to come up more. Like 8. Whoa. Undo that. This one also comes up to like 8.
my 100 mark. My legs were already starting to burn, but I pushed on. And after being rudely interrupted by my dog Jeff, Jeff, by my dog Jeff, I approached my first milestone. And after being rudely interrupted by my dog Jeff, I approached my first milestone. Pushed on. And after being rudely interrupted by my dog Jeff,
This up just a tad as well.
I approached my first milestone.
250!
All this needs to come up. Let's bump every one of these up by like 6.
And after some quick hydration,
Bump it down to like 4. 3 is fine.
How long does it take to do 1,000 jumping jacks? Well, let's find out.
I thought this challenge would be really easy, but as I approached the 100 mark,
My legs!
my legs were already starting to burn. But I pushed.
Okay, right here I'm going to add, and I still had 900 to go. And I still had 900 to go. And I still had 900 to go. Okay, that should be good. And I still had 900 to go. And I still had 900 to go. There you go. And
To burn.
and I still had
Already starting to burn.
and I still had 900 to go.
To burn.
And I still had 900 to go.
To burn.
And I still had 900 to go. Okay, so I want to move everything over. I might have to get a blanket real quick and re-record that just because I'm like kind of nitpicky about the audio. But let's adjust all of this over, and then like right there is perfectly fine. And we'll just do it right there. Still had 900 to go.
But I pushed.
And I still had 900 to go.
But I
Go.
But I pushed on. And after being rudely I pushed on.
How did it look originally? Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and change it kind of as is before I adjust anything. And we need room here for that clip. And I still have 900 to go. And then I'm gonna go grab a blanket real quick. I'll be back. Let's go over here, and then we're going to re-record it. Then we can also re-record a bunch of stuff too, but just for now, we're going to do this. And I still had 900 to go. And I still had 900 to go. And I still had 900 to go. Nice. Should I just delete it? And I still had 900 to go. No, it looks good. Go. And I still had a little loud. A little loud. And I still had 900 to go. That sounds a lot better. I take 2 pink pills when I wake up just because. I want to add, I want to make this as good of a video as possible. So, and they were already starting to burn, and I still had 900 to burn, and I still had 9. Can chop off a little bit of the excess. That should be good right there. Starting to burn, and I still had 900 to go. But I pushed on. And after being rudely interrupted by my dog Jeff, I approached my first milestone.
250.
And after some quick And at this point, I wasn't sure if I could do it, but I didn't really have a choice. And at this point, I wasn't sure if I could do it, but I didn't really have a choice. But I had to push on. So after some quick hydration, did that even record audio? And at this turn it down just a tad. Point, I wasn't sure. And at this point, I wasn't sure if I could do it. But I didn't really have a choice. I didn't really have a choice. But I had to push. Nice. I like it all. I love it. I love it. I love just being able to modify it as I go. And after being rudely interrupted by my dog Jeff, I approached my first milestone.
250.
Point I was. Okay, and then we'll have it turned down a little bit. And at this point, let's make it a little bit further back. I want it to end here. So here we need a -24. It's fine. And then we can take this keyframe away. Take these keyframe away. Oh wait, undo. Okay, Control-C. I meant this keyframe. Start it here. So this will be at 0.
250.
And at this point, I wasn't sure if I could do it. Okay, and then we need just the tiniest bit here. That should be perfect. But I had to push on. Do it. But I had if I could do it, but I had to push on. So after some quick hydration, I was back. I approached my first milestone. I thought this challenge would be really easy. I thought
Well, let's find out.
I thought this challenge would be really easy, but as I approached the 100 mark,
Okay, I want it to have like a slow kind of zoom effect here. So we're gonna have it like slowly zoom in, like 1.3 is fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have it zoom in really fat. And we're gonna kind of curve this down a little bit. Wait, let me go back. I want it to be lower so it shows my whole body. And then back here we'll have it revert to our 1. Perfect. Let's go there and there. It's fine.
but as I approached
Okay, wait, we need this higher. We need this a lot higher. Oh, I don't really have a lot higher.
the 100 mark,
Okay.
but as I approached the 100 mark,
What is that? Are we serious? Bot, 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 bot. 1.17. And then 45. That should be fine.
but as I approached the 100 mark, my legs were
Okay, and then this X needs to be centered.
my legs were but as I approached the 100 mark, my legs were already starting to burn.
I wish I could add like a fire effect to my legs. Like I feel like I could do so much this video, but I just don't know. I just don't know how. And then I want to ease most of these, I think. Let's just ease these in and out. Let's see what it looks like.
But as I approached the 100 mark, my legs were already starting to burn.
Wait,
I thought this challenge would be really easy, but as I approached the 100 mark, my legs were
I'm like not centered at all in this whole video. I need to fix that.
How long does it take to do 1,000 jumping jacks?
I really need to fix that. Okay, I need to be fully centered. I guess we can zoom it in and fully center myself.
1,000 jumping
Let's zoom it out just a tad.
jacks. Well, 1,000 jump.
Hmm. All right, well, I'm gonna leave this off here. Looks like we're already on our second break. I do have to cut the stream short today, but I do appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I hope that you got some work done today. So, I'll see you tonight or tomorrow. Later.